This is day 4 of demolition. All of the seats are out and rest in the bus seat graveyard by Uncle Jay's eggshell camper. And now we need to get the rubber flooring up and the subfloor up and the ceiling down and the walls down. And I know that's not gonna take one day. So I feel like every new day starts with the question of, where do I begin? And I think I'm going to start with the one remaining thing screwed into the floor. This thing. Although I will miss it because I use it greatly when I climb up the stairs because I'm a little old lady. I haven't used the screwdriver yet. It's not like the other one I have. Seriously. I'm gonna have to research how to load my screwdriver. This is not the first time I've used a screwdriver, I promise. And I know it's called a power drill. I knew that, right? Okay, can't find anything there. I gotta go find the manual. Chances are, I have to go to Lowe's to buy something. Grasp the back sleeve of the chuck with one hand. These don't seem like they're long enough. I was not prepared for this. I feel like an absolute idiot right now. It's a power drill. It's a power drill. I feel like it's missing something. It is missing something. Where is it? Because I sure as heck am not gonna go all the way down to Lowe's and ask them to show me how to load a power drill. So there I was, doing the walk of shame over to the same employee from the last episode. Luckily, he did know how to make the missing piece emerge from the power drill and was super nice about my very stupid question. I know everyone who's watching at home that's done this is laughing, and I'm okay with that. I'm here to be your good time. It was inside all along. Sneaky sis! And while I was on my way out, I picked up a few tools that would prove to be 100% invaluable for today's project. I just needed to keep spinning this thing to get that part out. Unfortunately, this big booger of a bolt was gonna need the angle grinder. And you know how I feel about grinding. As suspected, I'm gonna have to grind it. I'll leave that for later when I'm feeling braver and more motivated. So I think I spent about, 30 minutes, 45 minutes on this wheel well area. And here's what I've got done. I was able to get these side corner ones done. And most, I would say, of the ones along the wheel well, but there are 8 ones that get stripped or they're just not coming up. So I'm gonna come back to these after I've had a chance to attack some other areas, because that's my pro tip at this point. Don't let yourself get driven crazy by one stupid screw. Just let it be the screw that it's going to be, and then come back at it and tell it what's what. Another 20 minutes, and not a single screw is coming out. I'm hoping that this is like the worst of it, you know? I think I started in a really tough spot. At least that's my guess. Because these side ones right here were not a problem. So I think I'm gonna go eat some lunch and try to go along here so I feel like I'm making some kind of progress. So I'm gonna eat some fruit, wash my hands, rejuvenate, and get back at it. Here we go.
Not for you.
Another 15 minutes, and not a single screw is coming out. It's starting to make me wonder if I'm like doing something wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna try a couple other bits. Maybe I wore down my bit. I know I'm stripping the screws, and it's dragging down my motivation to say the least. Never thought I'd say it. I'd rather take out 10 more bus seats than do this. We must persist. So those came up relatively easily. I think there's only one left on this wheel well that needs to come up. So there is hope yet, friends. There is hope. We may get something done today. When the big tools weren't getting the job done, I busted out the little guys. And it felt ridiculous to use the vice grips like a pair of regular pliers, but it got the job done, and I got the chance to miss another free throw to the screw bin. Just so I can explain here, this is what I'm up against. When I come up to these, some of these are so packed in with like salt and Cheeto dust that I can't even get the drill in there. And so I'm trying to unpack them from the dirt, because this bus came from a water park where they did tubing on like a river. So it's full of mud and dirt from people's flip-flops and good times. And so now this should be able to fit in there. Finally, some tangible success! Sometimes you can spend 15-20 minutes on one screw like a crazy person, and then other times you can do an entire wheel well in under a minute. It makes no sense. Let's play a game of Find the Screw. Oh my god. This is like an entire beach back here. So at this point, I'm literally spitting sweat, if that's possible. And I have attempted every screw along the bottom. I have gotten many, but not all. None of this is coming up, and all of the side over here, except one in the corner that is holding this entire piece on. And such as it is with life, the one or two are ruining it for everyone. Total of grinding that is going to have to occur at some point for this stuff to come out is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Since the prospect of angle grinding 22 screws was way too overwhelming, I procrastinated by trying to rip up some rubber flooring instead. Whoa! I just had a realization. There is no subfloor. There's no wood. No wonder these screws were so hard to get out. Is that why? Hair thing I have. Whoa, you're not making it any better, Destiny. So basically the plan is to try to impact driver the ones that are stuck first. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try to hammer them out with the cold chisel. If that doesn't work, I will angle grind whatever is left because I'm really, really desperate to get these rubber floors out before I have to drive back to Orlando and teach the children all week before I get to come back next weekend. Well, if I didn't think they were stripped before, they're definitely stripped now. On to the next. I really don't want to angle grind. I really, really, really don't want to angle grind. Put your big boots on, Destiny. Get to angle grinding. have our first visitor. It's Melinda. Oh, jeez. I'm not used to having the shield up while I walk. Danger zone, danger zone. I'll put it down. Permission to come aboard. So I took Melinda on a tour of all my successes, my failures, hopes, and dreams. And then she watched me do some grinding from a safe distance. And having an audience for the most terrifying task of the day really helped me stay motivated to get it all done in one big sweep. This wheel, this blade, works so much better than the other ones. Okay, so the last thing for me to do with the angle grinder today is this big bolt that's holding on the last part of the handrail. I guess that means it's go time. Okay, now that all the grinding is done, hallelujah. I wear in-ear monitors for 6 to 8 hours at a time sometimes when I stream. This is way worse. The beauty of sound. Done. I am done with you, sir. Although I can't say goodbye to him completely. I have 2 corners and another corner that are just at such a crazy angle that the angle grinder can't get to it. Is there such a thing as a triangular shaped angle grinder? My bus came with the typical heater tucked away under the seats near the back, and since I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it just yet, I decided to move it out of the way along with its Independence Day alien tentacles, and we'll just deal with all of that in the next episode. Excited. So ultimately, I do have more work to do because judging by how long it took me to get this out, I knew I needed to just leave this center runner for another day or I was gonna lose all motivation. And I left this area because I hadn't unscrewed that from the stairwell yet. I still have to figure out how to get these last 2 screws out. And the age-old question of the seat. Hi, how's it going?
I'm Dan, your nosy neighbor.
Hi, nosy neighbor. Well, nosy neighbor Dan, who is super nice and has a friend that just did a bus, heard me talking about how I couldn't get my corners out. I had 3 more screws that I couldn't get because they're in the corners. And he said, try a Sawzall. And I said, oh, I don't have one yet. What does it look like? And he was like, I have one. I'll bring it over with some blades. You can give it a try. Maybe we'll get the corners out today. Maybe I'll be too scared. Maybe I'll ask for some help. It's okay to ask for help.
There you go.
Dan is my new favorite friend. Oh my God. I am so excited that he lives across the street. Then he gave me a little lesson on bits and stuff before tackling the corner debacle with a variety of weapons, starting with the multi-tool. And when that didn't work, we graduated to the power drill.
There you go.
Oh my God. And before he left, he wanted to take a whack at the stairs that I couldn't quite finish earlier in the day. Grips to everything. Yes! Oh my God. I have just won the lottery. I have a cabinet making, metalworking, volunteering, fairy construction godfather living across the street. Oh my God, I feel so much better right now. It's like a 10,000 ton weight has just been lifted off of my grubby little shoulders. According to my hair, it's time to be done. So all I have to do is this center runner. But on the whole, I am so, I don't know the words. I am blown away at myself. It sounds like a really weird thing to say, but I'm really happy. I am feeling like I made a ton of progress in one day, and I honestly can't wait. If I could stay here tonight, I would get this center strip up and be done with it. But I have to go stream, I have to go teach tomorrow, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've got aerial. I have to go live my life, but this has been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Five non-stop continuous days. And that's how long it took me to get the seats out, the strips up, the rubber floor up, almost. And I'm really proud of that. So we'll have to see what I'm able to get done on the next episode. If you would have done something different with this entire thing, please let me know in the comments. I want to know, and it's super helpful for people that are watching and wondering if I'm an idiot, because I am. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're curious to see what's going to happen next, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit that little ding-a-ling bell so you can get a notification for when the next chapter arises. And have a great day. All right, have a good one. See ya later. Bye.